Hello, beautiful toxic people. Welcome back to another YouTube video with me. Now, you might not be the toxic person. You might be the one who's looking for revenge. You need your revenge. Like, that person was toxic and it ruined your life. I get it. And that's what I did myself. And I'm gonna teach it to you. So, the thing about narcissist people is that they never really regret what they did to you. That's what motivates you to actually torture them back. That's why you need this video. That's why you need to know how to control them. And controlling them, listen to me carefully, controlling them, I'm not talking about making them a good partner, because they can never be a good partner. Yes, you can control them to love bomb you again. I'm gonna teach you how. I'm gonna teach you how to use them as your personal slave. I'm gonna teach you how to do that, but it does not mean you can count on them as a partner. You can heal them, you can change them. No. So, don't get me wrong. It's about controlling them and using them. So if you want that person to love you or to change, this video is not for you. This video is people who feel like they need that person to, give them something. Because, he or she as your partner or your best friend or your family member wasted a lot of your time. Because first they love bomb you, act like they're the best person on earth, and then torture you. So they wasted your time and energy and they disappointed you. They disappointed you so bad, okay? And yeah, that's the whole thing. So for the beginning of this video, I'm going to tell you the things you might not know about these narcissist people. Because a lot of us think he's a narcissist, she's a narcissist, this person love himself, this person is obsessed with himself. But is that true? No, they don't love themselves. Narcissist people do not love themselves, do not respect themselves. Does not matter how successful they are. They feel like it's not enough. They feel like they're not worthy. They feel like they're not valuable, and that's why they try to put you down in order to feel good about themselves. First they love bomb you and then they torture you. That's what they do. And they try to put you down, try to disrespect you. They don't support you, they don't help you out, they say mean things to you, they judge you, they compare you, they laugh at you, they do all that. So they do all that in order to feel valuable, because deep down, they don't feel valuable. So it's not like narcissist people think they're the best. It's that narcissist people want their victim, you, to think they are the best. So you try to get the best version of them for yourself again, because in the beginning, they're the best version. And you miss it after they change. They're such a people pleaser person. They're people pleasers. They try to act really nice and useful and cool and chill and open and supportive to other people. So you see how they treat other people, and then you saw how they treated you in the beginning. So you think, it's me. I'm the problem. He is nice with everybody else, and he used to be nice to me. So what have I done? I should fix this. I should just make him treat me like he used to, This is what they exactly do, and this is how they exactly feel about it. They do not regret it. When a narcissist person change and you bring it up, they're gonna manipulate you. They're gonna point their finger at you. And even when they say they're sorry, no feeling. No shame, no regrets, no guilt. They don't feel nothing, babe. They don't. Not at all. If you scan their brain, they're happy. They're happy about what they did to you. They enjoy it. It's full of joy. So that's what a narcissist do, first of all. And how to control a narcissist. Narcissist people feel valuable by your reaction. Narcissist people feel valuable when you tell them they are valuable. You know? So when the narcissist person, after the love bombing stage, starts to treat you poorly and treat you different, and you tell them they're doing it, they will, like, in order to keep you in their life, give you a little bit of love. And when you say, oh, that was amazing, they feel valuable. Oh, that was better, you're doing better. That's when they feel valuable. But then they hurt you again and put you down. Again, they feel valuable. How can you destroy this feeling for them and control them to give you more? The thing is, the narcissist person is like, oh, after I'm going like this, you know, first I was here, I got here, and now I'm going like this. And this person is saying thank you when I'm here, I'm not here anymore, but I'm hearing the thank you. But I'm seeing, like, the happiness in this person's face. You know, this person is grateful because I was here and now I'm here. You should not be grateful. You should not thank them. You should, like, be cold and be like, nah, that was not good enough. Like, you used to be way better compared to what you used to do, compared to what I expect from you, compared to what other people do for me. This is nothing. You need to make the narcissist person think they are other people who can treat you way better than he does. Okay? You need them to believe this. Like, it does not matter. It does not matter if there is no other person who does that for you. Make them believe. Talk good about your friends and tell him how good your friend, this guy, is doing all these things for you, or your ex, or anyone else. And you might be like, no, this is toxic. This is not good for the relationship. That's what the video is about. Because there is no relationship with a narcissist. You know what I'm saying? The narcissist does not love you. This person does not even love himself. Okay? This person, you should not say, like, good job, you were here, now you're here. When you say it, they feel like, oh, time to punch you again, get here again. And then when you be like, you nag about how they're here again, they be like, okay, one step up. You say good job, down, up, down, up. They never get back to here when you tell them good job for one step. You know, you need to be like, doesn't really, I don't know. I don't really think you're good enough anymore for me. Even when you see them trying, you should not see this as like a sign that they truly want to get back up here. You know, they might give you excuses such as this is happening, that is happening, this is how I feel, blah, 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 to victimize themselves and for you to accept them treating you poorly. You should not accept it. The moment you accept it, they're gonna treat you bad again. Like, the thing about controlling a narcissist person is that you try to treat them like a normal person, like a healthy mind person. You try to be like, oh, good job, one step up, good job, you can do better. Because a normal partner, when you're like, good job, you're doing amazing, they get motivated to do better. But it's the opposite for the narcissist. So don't be scared of losing them. This is the second thing. When you're not scared of losing them and you make it obvious, you're like, you know, like you used to be here and I only people who used to be here, like they were all amazing, but now you're here, you're either here or here. Make it clear for them. Be like, I don't think this is gonna work. Should we break up or are you gonna try more? Even if he says he wants to break up, he will not unfollow you. He will not keep the attention away from you if you meet each other constantly in real life. And also he will text you after a while. He will contact you again. A narcissist person, all their relationships, all their long-term friendships, which was a long-term toxic friendship. Don't think because it's long, it was healthy. No, they were being toxic to their best friend. All of them should end by him. The moment you end it, he'll be like, what? Excuse lose me? They feel so unworthy and so low life and so like they get like really, what is the word in English? I'm trying to remember it. Hopeless. Not even hopeless, but like so, they feel so pathetic. They feel so pathetic the moment you end it, that they're like, oh my God, I need to give this person more. I need this person. I can't even breathe without this person. Now, when they're texting you again, they might be like, I'm gonna try more, but I did this and did this and did this and did this for you. They might brag about who they are and be like, how do you want to lose me? Because this is how a narcissist talks versus like a normal person. A normal dude would be like, I miss you, like I should try more, you were right, I regret it, I was having problems, but like I don't want to like have all these excuses. Even though I have problems, I will try better. I'm so sorry, you are the best girl I could ever have. But the narcissist guy will be like, how can you lose me? How can you lose me? Look at me. I did this, I did that, I did this, I did that, I did. They start saying all that, you know. So this is the difference. So when this guy comes back, you might feel like this guy is being like, I'm the best on earth. Like, how can you lose me? So you might want to say no, but say yes to him. Say yes. Be like, I mean, I think you're not all that, but let's see what you do this time. I like to see you trying. So now, even though they talked like, how can you lose me? But all they're thinking about is, how can you not want them? And how can they lose you? This is what they think about. They don't say it out loud, but this is what they think about. So even though the apologizing might or might not be, but might be, there's more chance, might be like, it sounds like they don't understand their mistakes. They do. They know exactly what they did wrong because they did it on purpose. They did it on purpose. So now they're gonna fix it. And this is when you're in power and in control. Another thing about narcissist people is that, I'm telling you, they are normally man or woman, or like even the kind of best friend that is, because you know, narcissist people show their narcissist side to the person who's really close to them. It might even be your parents, but like I'm saying, like it's not like you're just two normal friends. It's either your bestie, your partner, your siblings, especially if the sibling is competitive. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So they are normally really close to you, and they only show the narcissist's part of themselves and bad behavior after a while to you. So you think it's you, but it's not you. I was going to say something. All right, so I just remembered what I was gonna say. So this is what they do. They're toxic to a very close person to themselves. They normally have either 1 or 2 victims, and not more than 2. And this is what you need to do in this stage. Now they're back, or maybe they didn't even leave and just promised you to get better. This is what you do. Now you don't point as like you're not doing good as you used to. Now you don't talk about that anymore. You treat them different. You don't say anything, but you treat them different. Now they should be sure that you are 100% loyal to them. You are not cheating on them. And they should be sure that you want them. Like there are things that makes you want them to stay. But those things should not be like, oh my God, you're the best. I have no other option. You're the best I can get. No, those should be like, you're giving me a lot of benefit. Now your love should be like, I need a reason to love you. You know, make them keep trying. And how you treat them in front of others should be different with how you treat them when you two are alone. In front of others, you treat them good. When you're alone, you treat them bad. That's the same thing a narcissist does. Maybe some narcissists that are really high in being a narcissist, that are really like in a bad level of being a narcissist, you know, the worst cases, They even like disrespect you or put you down or make fun of you in front of others. They don't hide it anymore, especially if you're the type of person who let them. But like most of them normally do it when they're alone with you. And this is what you do with them. To like control a narcissist, you need to be a narcissist yourself. You need to act like a narcissist. You need to be like, oh, in front of others I treat him good, but when we're alone, he needs to try so hard. And also, when someone compliments your partner or your best friend, your friendship with that person, or your family member who's a narcissist, you should be like, oh, it's not always like this. Oh, I wish you were closer to him. It's so hard. You know, you immediately say that they're not as good as the other person thinks. You immediately disagree. Don't disagree as if you're that person's enemy. Don't make like a fuss, but like with like a short sentence, be like, no, he's not always like this. Oh, you should be more close to him to see like how he treats me, or like, you know, I don't think so. Adopt. You just say something like that. So it's like you treat him nice in front of others. So in front of others, he thinks to himself like, oh, she respects me in front of others. She's nice to me in front of others. Like she chooses me over others in front of others, and she make it clear. But then in front of everyone, she says like, I'm not as good as I should be. But then when we're alone, she treats me different. Is she embarrassed of me? Is she trying to hide that she does not love me that much? Is she trying to tell someone else that we're happy? Does she really love me? Because why doesn't she treat me the same when we're alone? Just make him doubt everything. So for a narcissist, you should make him doubt everything. And for a narcissist, you should ask their opinion. This is something that really hurts them. Ask their opinion about literally anything. Let them talk. And while they talk, for example, at first they tell you, do this, choose this, when you ask for their opinion. But act like you're interested in it. Be like, oh yeah, explain more, you know, make them talk more. Tell you why you should choose what they tell you to choose, why they think this other option is better, you know, like what makes them think like that, you know. And then make them talk, and disagree with them. Like, don't disagree till last second, then disagree, and then leave the conversation. Like, disagree, but don't try to change their mind. Listen to all they have to say, disagree, don't explain too much, leave. Be like, yeah, I'm sleepy now. Oh, my friend is this place. I have to hang up my phone. She's here to pick me up. Oh no, like, yeah, we talked about it a lot. Oh, our opinion is way different. I don't even think by talking I can explain to you how you're so wrong. Like, I'm so shocked. Make them think that in your opinion they're stupid, because again, a narcissist person does not care if your disagreement is stupid and you are the stupid one, or what you believe in is the wrong one. No, they just care about, in your eyes, how they are. So this is what I'm trying to say. In narcissist people's eyes, they literally have no value. So if you just agree with them, they will give you everything. They will give you everything for you to say, oh, you're good enough. They try for you so hard. You know those girls or guys, I see like more girls doing this, but I'm sure guys do it too. They're like, I'm so ugly, I'm so fat, oh my god, I don't have a good skin. Oh my god, I'm so insecure about my necklace. For you to say, beautiful necklace, beautiful body, they want to hear the opposite. Narcissist people are the same. Narcissist people are the same. They need you to beg them, to try for them, to like, they want a collar around your neck, and they want you to try for them as if they are something and somebody and they're valuable. And when you don't do it, they're like, oh, I'm stressed. You know, and they don't just choose their victim one day, so they don't put you away. They're gonna stay there and beg you. So like, don't make them feel valuable. When they tell you we need to have a serious talk about our relationship, the time they're gonna victimize themselves. They're gonna victimize themselves and be like, I think this is that. We need. Why do I feel like something's here? All right. So when they tell you like, we need to have a serious talk, it's when they want to victimize themselves. And you should be the person who listens to everything the first 2 or 3 times, and then you be like, oh, I tried to change. Yeah, you're right. Now that I think about it, you're right. Yeah, you're right. I should treat you better. You're right. But then don't change anything about how you treat them. Nothing. Not a little thing. You don't change a little thing. Nothing. So after that, they're going to talk to you again about it, because the last few times you were at least listening. So they think if they talk to you more, this time they will see actions. But this time is the time that you will say like, I don't feel like we should always talk about these things. Like, you already said it. You always say the same things. I don't know. Like, I'm trying. This is what I'm doing. Like, this is the maximum I can do. I can do better for you. Like, maybe if you do this or be better, I get more motivated to be better myself. Because, you know, now that you are talking about me for the 4th time, for the 3rd time, about like how I should treat you better and how I'm not good enough, let me talk about how you're good enough. You're not good enough as well. So you switch the conversation. In the 3rd or 4th time they talk about like how you're not treating them good anymore, even though they try, you be like, I mean, maybe because you're this, you're that, you did this, you did that. So that way they won't even talk about it no more. This is how you control a narcissist. You just need to know that they don't love themselves, and everything you tell them to do, they will do. Like, you can know the 2 most important tips about controlling the narcissist person. Okay, these are really easy with a huge impact. So listen to me carefully. This is what you do. You ask this narcissist person constantly to do things for you that you can do it for yourself, but then you ask this person to do it. For example, you're in a park, you're sitting under the tree, and it's like really sunny and hot in this park, but then you'll be like, well, I don't want to walk under the sunlight, and I need a water bottle, so go buy it for me. Can you do that? And say it with a voice tone that is like polite, but you sound like you expect them to do that. Like, you don't really, you know, you're not ready to hear a no. You know what I'm saying? So now this is something you can do. You can walk for 5 minutes and go buy that water bottle, but no, you'll be like, go buy me water bottle, please. Okay, go buy me water bottle, please. I'm so cute. Don't be like demanding, but then ask like as if you're, like, I feel lazy for it. You know, sound like you can do it, but you feel lazy, so you prefer them to do it because you think they're more valuable. Like, you need to do little things that makes them feel like you are more valuable compared to them, because this is what they believe. And again, you need them to make sure that you believe the same. Or like any kind of little thing that you can do yourself. For example, they're in your house, your cat needs to be fed. Be like, you know where the cat food is, right? Give, for example, Milo, my cat, her food. I'm on my phone, I'm reading something, you know? Use them like that. And when you do that, it makes them like this, you create this pattern when they do what you ask, and later you can ask even for bigger things. And sometimes be like, this is the second important thing. I feel bad for you sometimes. Act like you feel bad for them. Like, so miserable. Aww. Act like you're the one who's like strong and they're the one who's like miserable. Like, these 2 tips, magic. This person is gonna be like, first of all, they feel like deep down you like them and you love them maybe a little bit. That's why you feel bad for them. That's why you be like, you know? That's why you listen, especially highlight this part. Listen to their sad, you know, stories and like traumas. Listen to all those things. Like there's a difference between like when they tell you that you made them sad, you treat them unfair, they victimize themselves, or when they talk about like, you know, why they're sad, why they had a bad day, what happened in their job or between them and another friend. Take their side. Be like, oh yeah, your friend was wrong, you know, you're so good. Yeah, I see why you're not friends anymore. Oh, such a bad day at work. You know, when they complain about your relationship and victimize, after the 2 or 3rd time, I told you what to do. But when they complain about other things, listen to them and be like, oh, I feel bad for you. So this way, first, they think you like them, you care about them. So then they feel like, oh, I should stay, and if I try more, I can fix this whole situation. Like, you can have this whole thing for a few years going on, you know? They're so stupid, they will stay. But then at the same time, it will make them want to open up even more and be more miserable, because this is the only time you give them love and attention and you show, you know, these kind of feelings to them. Other times when they do and when they try really big for like your attention, for you to give them validation, you can be like, ah, that was good. But when they do little things, just be like, nothing, no reaction, nothing. But like when they don't do the little things, criticism. Be like, ooh, judge them. Be like, oh, I expected you to do that. Oh my God, this is why I wanted to break up. You know, like even punish them by like not spending time with them, not talking to them, like silence punishment kind of thing. Do all these things to them. So that's it. Even though they, you know, even though they don't want to feel miserable around you, but when they feel miserable, is one of the rare kind of times you give them love. So they're gonna tell you more about all the bad things, and then you treat them as if they're miserable, and then they feel miserable, and then they try more, like, you know how the things are just going like this, like this, like this. And then they're here again. The thing we were trying for. They're love bombing you again. Easy as that, simple as that. Like narcissist people, they can manipulate you easily, but don't ever forget, they are the easiest people on this planet to manipulate themselves. Like, you know, it goes both ways for them. So this is how you use them. This is how you control them. I hope you do it as long as it's fun for you and you're happy about it. And do it as much as they hurt you. Because they did hurt you. That's why you want your revenge. But don't really be a psycho, okay? Don't use this video in a bad way. Get your revenge and then leave them with a broken heart. As I told you, they don't want you to be the one who ends the relationship or the friendship, or the family member who cut them off. So do that after a while and cut them off. And yeah, sure, this is a good revenge because they tried and you still did cut them off. But make sure you don't make yourself sick during this process, you know, because like you need to end it like after a few months, maybe 6 months is enough. Like, don't do it forever. You deserve, my baby, you deserve true love, true attention, and someone who tries for you because they love you, not because they want to feel like they're valuable. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is how you do it, because this is something most people ask themselves. This is something that is possible and you can do. Like, even if the girl or the guy who's a narcissist, like, I'm not talking about how they treat you. This time I'm talking about, when I put my hands here, this time I'm thinking about even if they're above you, like when it comes to beauty, money, knowledge, you know, lifestyle, you can still control them. You can still control them. They can know it, they can be aware of it, which they are. Normally narcissist people are aware of it. They can like bring it up, but you should be like, I mean, I don't see it. Like, okay, but like, I think I have better options than you, even though you say that, so do this to them. Anyway, this is the end of this video. This is probably, you know, the most toxic video I ever recorded so far. So yeah, I hope y'all get your revenge and your heart find peace finally, because we babies, we don't believe in karma. I don't. Yeah, have a nice day or night. Kiss kiss. Enjoy playing with the narcissist who used to play with you. They deserve it. Like, I don't even feel bad for narcissist people, not gonna lie. The way they hurt you, the way they do it, they deserve all the bad things in this world. I don't care if they're sick. I don't even care, because they don't care. They don't care. They don't try to get better. So anyway, kiss kiss. Write me comments, like my video, and stay safe, stay strong, and stay playful and joyful and happy. Bye.